Oh, I'm dead tired. But here goes. Back in the 90s, I went to an air show. Richard Grabar Air Force Base, no longer there. Turned into some kind of rail yard. I don't know what it is now. But anyway, they had a B-2 bomber there at the air show. But I'd already seen the B-2 bomber. I was hot. I was afraid I was going to get a heat stroke because of a car wreck. Doesn't really matter, but because of a car wreck many years ago, I can't regulate my body temperature correctly. So I decided I'm going to go home and beat all the rush because everybody's going to leave right after the B-2 bomber show. So I walked down to where the cars parked, which happens to be just at the end of the runway where the B-2 is going to come over. So here comes the B-2, and I go, wow, I'm getting it up close and personal. And it dips down, and I think, my God, it's going to crash. It's going to crash into the car. I'm dead. But it doesn't crash. It disappears. I don't even hear it. And I go, I've lost my mind. Maybe I'm dead. I don't know what's happening. And then all of a sudden I hear kind of a small whine. And I see kind of an outline in the sky moving up. And it gets up above the end of the runway and it pops into view. And I'm going, okay, either I'm crazy or the B-2 bomber can be invisible to the naked eye. So for years I debated, am I crazy? And I had a break with reality, or does the B-2 bomber have magical technology? And after many years thinking, not knowing whether I was crazy and going back and forth, no, I wasn't crazy, I really saw it. No, you were crazy. I found somebody who worked at ground crew and he said he saw the same thing. And I've talked to a few other people and seen a few things on the internet to indicate, yes, the B-2 bomber can go invisible. And so that's some amazing technology. And then in the early aughts, that 2000 to 2011 age, in those aught years, I saw 2 times the B-2 bomber flying in a switchgrass field between Holden, Missouri and Centerview, Missouri. Same place, saw it twice. It appeared to have some kind of force field and would fly about that far off the ground. And when it come down, sometimes it looked like it was bouncing like a stone skipping over water. Like it had some kind of force field and the switchgrass would fly out like it was pushed by some invisible field. I don't know if it was air pressure or what, but I told this to a B-2 pilot at another air show. The last air show I went to, his jaw dropped. You saw that? I said, yeah. He said, where do you live? I said, yeah. You going to do a flyover of my house? He said, yeah, we'll do a flyover of your house. Where do you live? About 2 weeks. Tell him where I live. About 2 weeks. So 2 weeks to the day later, I hear the sound of a B-2 coming over my house. Run out and look at it. Oh, that's cool. He's kept his promise. He saw another one. He comes over. Saw another one. 3. They all turn right at my house here in the wonderful world of Kingsville, Missouri. So there's 2 things it can do that don't seem to be common knowledge. I've read about some weird things in books. And then about a day ago, I talked to somebody who has a great connection with the Air Force. And they told me that the B-2 bomber top speed isn't 600 miles an hour. It can go Mach 1. So I don't know if that's true or not. The other 2 things I saw, other things just a rumor. I've heard a whole bunch of crazy rumors about the B-2. I only can confirm it can go invisible to the naked eye, and it has some kind of force field technology. So that is my retro rocket for today, and no matter how tired I am or how much junk I got in the background, I'll try to do more of these. Bye.